Hi guys, my name is Jessica and I'm the owner of Crazysexyfierce, which is a fitness and radical self-love blog on Tumblr. Now, I'm doing my very first vlog for you today as part of our little YouTube channel, which is fitness oriented and is called Fitblrs Vlogging. This was instigated by the lovely Ria of Weight Loss Experience. Now, you'll have to forgive me, this is my first ever vlog, and I'm absolutely terrified, and look, I even have, pages of notes, so you'll have to bear with me, okay? I hope you don't mind if I stutter a little bit. Right, so the purpose of this particular video is to serve as an introduction to the concept of this YouTube channel as a whole, and also to introduce you more to who I am as a person, and what I'm hoping to bring to the table here. Now, when Ria first wrote about this whole concept on her blog, saying that she wanted to gather some girls together to do, weekly vlogs about fitness and nutrition and stuff like that, I knew I had to be part of it. You see, I thought it was a wonderful idea because, bringing all sorts of different girls together, all like-minded girls, but who are different ages, different countries, different stages in their weight loss experiences and stuff like that, I thought it would be incredibly enriching and incredibly rewarding, not only for the people watching us, but also for those of us who are creating the content, because it will help us know more about ourselves and, more about the healthy process. So, those of you who know me also know that I've been wanting to add some vlogging content to my blog for a while now, because I've been very excited, I've been very interested in how to communicate with you guys better, how to, hopefully inspire you more. So this is what I'm hoping to achieve with this YouTube channel. Now, right, who am I? My name is Jessica. I'm 25 years old on Thursday, which is absolutely awful, but, nothing much you can do about that. I was born in Denmark, but I moved to France when I was 6 years old, and I basically grew up here. Now, I was really active as a child and as a teenager. I did karate, basketball, even swam a little bit. But then I left my parents' house when I was 17 to go to uni, and basically I just stopped everything. I had my first ever taste of freedom as a young adult, and of course I wanted to make the most of it, so you can only imagine what happened. Basically, I made some friends, I started going out with them, I started drinking. I didn't really know how to cook for myself at that stage apart from scrambled eggs, so I started relying on, not always unhealthy, but most of the time unhealthy convenience foods. And I stopped all the exercise, and this is really the worst part of it, but I started smoking. And I basically lived in the worst possible way for the following 7 years. Well, 6 years really. But then when I was 23, I had an epiphany of sorts because I met my wonderful current boyfriend. Now at the time I'd just broken up with I would say a waste of space, but I think that's probably being too nice. A not very nice person, who was a chain smoker, who never ate healthily, who didn't do a single bit of exercise ever, and who basically, subscribed to the whole student way of life where casual drinking is fine. It is, really, if you're being responsible, but he was not being responsible at all, right? And basically, I just broke up with him, and I met my boyfriend, and it was like a breath of fresh air, because this guy is a polar opposite to my ex-boyfriend. He's really into, mostly balanced, clean living. He doesn't eat perfectly all the time, but who does? He exercises regularly, he doesn't drink very much, he has never smoked, which is great. And so he really inspired me to, get my grip together and really start, cleaning myself up. So in December 2011, I quit smoking, which was hard, really hard, but it was also the best decision I ever made. And I basically started eating properly again, I started exercising in earnest. I would read up on all these informative and not so informative websites. I tried a number of different fitness programs, and so on and so forth. Basically, I informed myself, and, I started moving. Of course, it wasn't perfect. I made a number of mistakes. There have been lots and lots of ups and downs. I over-exercised and injured myself a couple of times. I had my fair share of binges, really. But, over the months I came to realise, that I had to learn how to love myself. And I had to learn how to love my body, because ultimately that's the best way for me to be healthy. And I think that's a really important component of health in general for everyone. You know, I mean, when I was smoking and, you know, binge drinking and stuff like that, I wasn't loving myself, I was hating myself. And when I over-exercised, it wasn't because I loved my body, it's because I hated it, I hated the way I looked, and I wanted to beat it into submission. And that's not a healthy way of living. I mean, at the end of the day, what did that get me? It got me injured, it got me out of commission, and it got me deeply unhappy. You know, but I'm really happy to say that I've now changed my ways, and it's this experience, my experience, and my journey into health and into self-love that I want to share with all of you, and that I'm hoping to bring to the table. Now, as part of this group, we're going to be sharing, you know, our daily fitness routines, our nutrition. We're going to be giving you advice and tips and stuff like that so that you can be healthy too. And for my part, I'm going to be talking a lot about radical self-love, about how you can accept and love yourself unconditionally, how to gain confidence, you know, how to gain body positivity, and all that. So that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned.